as we start to get into the combat side of things. So we are now at level 12 with just 4.5 character hours elapsed. Let's pick up right where we left off, gradually clearing through members of the Kimono Tong using just our fists and the unarmored skill, which since they started at rather low levels has been yielding levels very, very quickly indeed. There's still some of the Kimono Tong left, so let's see how much more juice we can extract from this particular orange. Rest for some stamina, and get back to this lady. So I was just about to beat her in a relatively fair fight, apart from my use of amulets last time. I've only slept in an hour in that bed, so my amulets won't be refreshed, and her health isn't fully back. And I think straight up, okay, let's see, so I've started to get her down, but it's going to be a little bit closer without my use of the amulets to drain her, well, to drain all of her, to paralyze her first, and to drain all of her fatigue. Hand to hand 64, that's a good fast start. Only 3.5 levels left that I can, sorry, only 36 levels left that I can get from hand to hand. Which indeed is 3.5 more character levels. But that can carry a good way, since we're at 12, that will get to 15.5. And look at that, she is absolutely floored. So I steam past her, picking up another hand-to-hand level. And soon enough, Medusa Satyron reads her last. She's got a steel viper sword that's quite inexpensive. Besides that, not much worth having. Oh yes, and I forgot. Yes, technically I was supposed to be fighting 2 people, because both of these people attacked when I taunted the one of them. I think it was the lady who I taunted into the combat, not this chap. But this guy managed to spend all of his time running into the geography. But it's interesting that he finally got activated there. Maybe it's that I started to go down the stairs, so his pathfinding reset, something like that. Anyway, this chap is unarmored. He is unarmed. And he is going down even easier. Not sure what level all of these people are. I feel like it's level 5 or something like that. It's kind of striking how effective unarmed are. With a very unoptimized character. Alright.
You will die.
Stamina's a little low, so my hit rate's dropping a bit, but fundamentally he just isn't very strong. Hop through another hand-to-hand level, 67. That'll be 4 levels already. You just get such an incredible hit rate. It takes so many punches to bring someone down that you just level up incredibly quickly, even when you're getting into the upper middle range of this skill in the high 60s. Brilliant. And Sovor is down as well, and he's got some extravagant clothes, so we can sell those. And he's got some books. Not very useful books, but we'll take them. And the key to the Norano Manor. Interesting. I think I already have one of those, though. Perhaps not. Let's take it. Alright. Take all of that and take it to the bookseller for a little bit of gold. Get the Viper Sword as well. Can't really be bothered with the rest of the stuff. So I'll go and rest in a second, but the question is, are there even any members of this guild remaining? I think it was trying to steal from around here when I set them all off in the first place. All the way back in that second stream, perhaps? Okay, so we've got one member back here. We've got a locked room door. Presumably I can just sleep here. Let's find out. Good. Level 75 lock. I will struggle with that. Let's see, can I even attempt that? Did I bind my lockpick to? There we go. Yes, that's well beyond me. Fine.
I don't waste my time on the likes of you.
I don't waste my time on the likes of you. I think I made a previous failed attempt to do some persuasion on her. But this time, let's just taunt her into it, shall we? Not having that easy. What time of it am I? She's got a decent speechcraft. Maybe I am just unlucky. There we go. That's more like it.
You will die!
Alright. Last Command member in here. She's got some kind of spark blade. Racks up a few hits quite quickly. It's not a powerful enchantment though. Question is, can I get her stun locked? Can I get her fatigue down so she stops landing the hits? And there we go, she goes down for the first time. And now she's losing health. Yeah, here we go. Should be a fairly easy one. Very good. I'm not sure what determines how long someone goes down to the ground for, if it's kind of how negative their fatigue goes or something like that, or if it's just a dice roll when they fall over. One to look up. USB is always there. Okay. She is just about finished. Let me just check something in the stream settings. Okay, great. Now, where were we? Madrele Therith. So, yes, inexpensive spark blade. Ooh, a big pile of lockpicks and probes. It's probably more than I'm ever going to need, as my thieving career is much at an end in this run. So let's do that. Let's take all those lockpicks. Wonderful. Okay, let's see if I can lock them. Where's that lockpick gone? There we go. Okay, I should be able to get through this. I've got an absolute stack of lockpicks now, so it might take me a few attempts for level 50. Security isn't very good, but we'll get there. Good stuff. Now, let's see. Oh, that's the room door, isn't it? This is just the one you can rent. Okay, fine. Don't think I have any other unlocking options. So that's good. Commander Tong finished up. How are we doing? The unarmored definitely doesn't go as quickly. I suppose I get through them so quickly that they don't actually land many hits on me. But yeah, we're 6/10 of the way to the next level. That's very good. A few alchemy ingredients there. And that's a wrap. So given the success of clearing out this faction and getting some levels doing so, I was thinking that another good set of targets, more ambitious set of targets to be sure, could be the Kimono Tong. They'll be more considerable, but let's give them a go. Could be good for a significant number of levels. Right, let's drop off the alchemy stuff. The theory being, and it didn't prove necessary with the Vivec character, but the theory being that I will spend the last couple of levels doing alchemy with all the gathered ingredients. It remains to be seen if that'll be necessary. It's got 7,000 gold, which will train me through a few levels at this point. So, you know what, actually, I will, forgetting how I set this character up, I will use the sticking plaster to heal myself up as I go about, and I'll head to the vendors. Yeah, okay, so I go to the clothier first. better, more specifically.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help. What a nice man. It's worth spending all that time persuading him, wasn't it? Alright. Get rid of all that stuff. Anything else for you? No. 181, I'll take that. Thank you very much. There's a couple of weapons as well. And some arrows. I'm not sure who I picked those up off, but that's fine. Alright, that's the heavy stuff. 100 gold for that. It's little bits, but it all adds up. And some books. Just don't ask me where I got them. Okay, we're a little bit encumbered. There's a little bit of weight in these lockpicks, but at 51, I think that's fine. Let's just go up. Let's give things a go. Oh, that light effect. Gauntlets immediately go red. Alright. Who looks weak? You're wearing pretty basic armor.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
That's a you. He doesn't have pauldrons, though. Who else have we got? You're a spellcaster. It might be possible to sort of draw you out.
So, where are you from?
Or dodge the spells. Get away from him. You're also fairly basic, and I think there was just one more chap upstairs. Level 95 lock with a trap. So you're unarmed,
I heard a lot
but
about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
not quite high level. Let's try one of the ones downstairs. Seems more realistic. Okay.
I'm willing to share my insights for the right price.
Stamina back. Like a quick save down. What do I want? My fists up. Well, what I actually want with this guy is my paralyze. My lover's kiss. Who wouldn't love this guy? Look at him. What a handsome chap. These exquisite clothes. Okay, let's do this. Persuasion. Find out a little bit of Speechcraft XP. Starts pretty well, but there we go. Alright, and now we taunt. Oh, that was easy. These assassins don't have high Speechcraft. He's more of a fighter, huh? Ooh, okay, he's a ranger. And it doesn't seem like anyone else is trying to fight, so that's good. And seeming pretty easy to disrupt him. In fact, he's just... I mean, he's got off a few shots, he's just struggling to hit me. I mean, I'm disrupting some of them. Okay, wow. What level is this guy? His hand-to-hand just far more powerful than I appreciated. It's just a very low level. You know, it's sort of not surprising I could beat the Komodo Tong there. You know, thugs. But these guys are supposed to be the pros. Yeah, well, maybe that's what this run just turns into. We just murder our way through the town of Balmora. There's enough NPCs that just doing combat with them is probably going to get me a good amount of the way there. We just keep some vendors alive. You know, the aim is to get level 20. It's there's no stipulations about how moral I have to be to get there. Besides, he shot first, right? Okay, Gillian said us. You are down. Not much worth having. Basement key. Is there a basement here? I never noticed that. Yeah, basic armor. Okay. Basement key. I'm not seeing any basement here. Unless that's actually the room upstairs. Let's have a look.
Speak, traveler.
Oh, very nice. Okay, it does lead to a basement. Well, here is somewhere I have never been before. Curious. Let's see what happens. Ah, okay. So you can get in, but not... What is that? It's a prison with a dead man in. Okay. Well, perhaps the individual at the top here can help us with that.
Traveler.
But I'm worried if I taunt her into fighting, that the other ones might aggravate. Wow, I didn't lose a single HP in that last fight. So let's keep working through them first. Let's try the mage next.
Traveler.
Now the drill. Wow, here's an easy one. Okay. He probably doesn't get a lot of compliments wearing those face tattoos. He's not even going to attempt to spell? Well, he's not a mage, he's just a scribe. He's just the secretary of... He writes all of those writs that you get. I think going about. This is amazing. This is embarrassing. I mean, I suppose this is the Balmora branch office, but nevertheless. Am I going to pop another level, or will we be able to get this guy down first? I'm pretty close to an unarmored level. I think I can probably get him down. Man, this is pathetic, really. Got a close run. I think I can just get him. Oh no, maybe not. That's frustrating. Oh no, I leveled up an extra time. Oops. Oh well, okay, well let's just press 3 now. I got cocky. But that's fine. I'll just be slightly over leveled at the next level. And I'll miss the chance for a perfect speed level. But this is a very, very dirty character, so it's not a big issue. Is my closest bed still over here? Probably not, but become accustomed to it. I think of Miss Thelus as my landlady, so let's just go there. It's familiar. Again, not a single HP lost. Hello, Miss Thelus. I'm just going to use your bed. It's got so many pillows on. You've ascended to level 13. It's the most amazing thing. Yesterday it's hard, and today it is easy. Just a good night's sleep, and yesterday's mysteries are today's masteries. So do that. Continue to take that little point of intelligence on the basis that I might be doing alchemy at the end of this character if the combat doesn't all prove too easy.
Whatever it is, I'm not interested.
And how long did that take? We're 20 minutes into this stream. Probably leveling about every 15 to 17 minutes last stream. That just reflects that we are leveling the same stats, but we've hit a higher point in them.
So what do you want?
But that's alright. That's still a very rapid rate. Nachale. How do you pronounce that? I pronounce almost all of the names incorrectly, so I'm not going to stop doing that now. Another one who's quite easy to persuade. Or did I speak too soon? Good. Pop a speechcraft level. It's high enough now that and all of the people I fought last level didn't actually get any of those. I encountered people who are pretty easy to both persuade and to taunt, or to admire and to taunt. Fine sentiments, Balmora criminal, but I doubt their sincerity. Yes, you are quite right to doubt their sincerity. Rachel, you're pathetic. You're not worth killing. Come on, give me that last taunt. Good, let's go. He seems to punch in a weird direction. Is that a red guard thing? But really, why do none of these people have weapons? Fail assassinate with poisons? I mean, the last one wasn't even carrying any poisons, and down you go as well. This is pathetic. Well, Commander Tong put up more of a fight with their spark-blade weapons. Remarkable stuff. It's perhaps the most one-sided fight of them all. I've lost, what, a third? No, a quarter? A quarter or a fifth of my fatigue. And like that, it's over. 18 gold? A chance worth having. Fine. Well, as we go, I barely even need to rest after that one. Although I will, because this lady has pauldrons, so we might be in for something a little more spicy. Oh, she's run off. Back here. Does she have a weapon? Doesn't look like it, does it? Maybe they have a rule. Maybe they have too many fights in their clubhouse, so they're banned from carrying weapons here or something. And they aren't smart enough to go and grab a weapon when they get in a fight. Oh, here we go. That's a glass stone. Oh, and I am paralyzed, and I'm in trouble. Okay, now this is more like it. This is more like it. How long does that last for? Let's drink bait 9 seconds. That's pretty bad. Okay, let's go straight to the lover's kiss then. Doesn't do much damage though for a glass weapon. That's quite surprising. I resisted one. Good. Ooh, she resisted me. Now I'm in trouble. She drained all my stamina as well. Is that what the drink blade does? Alright, well let's try the absorption anyway. Oof. No, I think I'm just gonna die. What have I got potion-wise? Yeah, okay. Let's pop on a restore health. Oh, that's pretty weak. I got a stamina here as well. Yes, I do. Pop that on. I haven't got a chance to move. The real question is going to be how strong, how much enchantment she's got. So let's get a stronger restore health on. If we can do that, that will hopefully reduce her hit rate a bit. Yes. So she's out of stamina, so now we've got a shot. But this is more like it. This is more like what I was expecting from the Assassin's Guild. Come on, toe-to-toe. Toe-to-toe with a bold, unarmed, posh-looking man in exquisite clothing. And still the Assassin's Guild just can't cope. They're just blown away by this mad Imperial geezer. Look at him, the pugilist. Look at him go. They just can't believe it. It shouldn't even be possible. This man has got solid snake energy. This is great. I'm winning. I'm loving this. I'm kind of loving this character. I'll take him to the end game. What did I call him? Balmora criminal. I call him Porkins. Porkins. I love Porkins. Alright, come on. Stamina's getting low, but that's fine because she is in trouble. And her enchantment's out, isn't it? So she can't even land up paralyzed now. It's weird how low the damage is when it's hitting me, but that's fine. This is not actually glass. Yeah, no, it is glass. Weird. The paralyze. Why did I lose all my stamina then? Oh, of course, because I cast my power, but it didn't land. She absorbed it. Okay, great. Well, that Jink Blade was really her only trick, but that is fantastic. Look at the value of that. So that's going to be good for a lot of training, which might allow us to power through the final levels. I'm not going to be getting to that level 90, but why don't we try the 65? Too complex. All right, that's fine. And is there a dependence on how good my lockpick is? So if I pick up a journeyman's lockpick, does that do anything for me? No, it does not. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's put on a few... what spell is this? Sticking Plaster. Let's put on a few Sticking Plasters. And we're going to be left with just one individual. Who I am keen to test my strength against. We know she is old. Well, of course, that doesn't matter in Morrowind. We know she is
Yes, Outlander.
unarmored. We don't know if she is unarmed. So let's get a little bit of health. And how am I looking level-wise? Okay, already most of the way to another one. So that's good. Let's see what happens in this encounter. Let me pick up a third restoration level there. Restoration hasn't gone very far, but that's because I've primarily leveled Conjuration when moving about as I've been wanting to do the intelligence. I gained, what, must be 19 levels of that. Alright, so we are ready. Let's give this a go. Oh, and the other thing I'll do is I'll wait, so I will give myself the option of my powers. But I'll start this off mano a mano. Bare fists. What brings you to the Morrowind? Well, I just admire you, Athasi. You've got a wonderful guildful here. You've got wonderful tough chaps. So tough that I killed them trivially. And I just want to see 3 taunts in a row. She should be embarrassed, but equally I'm not surprised, considering I've just killed her. Ooh, here we go. She's got a spell. Oh, I resisted it. Okay, well that was anticlimactic, but what else has she got? What has she got in the tank? She has no weapons, and I've interrupted her next cast by knocking her over, so she's not got much stamina. She's presumably a magey kind of build, but I mean, this is shambolic. She's got no weapons, and she's failed to get a cast off. I mean, this is just ridiculous. She's supposed to be in charge here. Shambolic. Shambolic. I've gained another level. Am I going to be able to get her down before getting another one? Let's find out. She seems to have so little health that I might do, although I was wrong before. Clouds of blood flying off as she tries to cast her pathetic spells. I'm just not giving her the chance. She is just about. That's it. It's over. The assassins are no more in the town of Balmora, and the storage room key is my prize. Let's go and have a look. I had walk on. I'm just showboating at this point. Alright, what have we got here? Of course, with the corpse. Ooh, Lalu, that's naughty. Very naughty. I assume that this ties into a... You cannot remove this corpse. I assume that this relates to a quest, but I'm not going to be doing it, so... it's of little consequence to me. I'm going to sleep here, although that feels a little bit weird. You've ascended to level 14. Today you wake up full of energy and ideas, and you know somehow that overnight everything's changed. What a difference a day makes. So we will take speed. I'm not really interested in the willpower, so Probably keep taking that point of intelligence. I'll probably call things in there. And I think at this point, so I could continue as I have, as it's been going along very well, and there's still another 21 levels of hand-to-hand that I could gain potentially. But I'm actually thinking with all of this coin burning a hole in my pocket, I'll go and take some alchemy training and just see what a level costs, and therefore how much, to what extent I might just be able to burn my way to max level. So let's do that. Alchemy training, we will head to the Mage's Guild. I got anything worth selling? Yeah, so I got the bows, got some clothes. You know, I might have been chucked out of the house, but let me just see if I can...
Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, okay. Let's see. I'm not seeing a highlighted topic to hand the amulet in, so... Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if there's a kind of topic to hand that in, which might be useful, but it doesn't look like it. So let's just sell the clothes, and then the question is, what can I get from the blacksmith?
To what do I owe the
Right,
honor?
how much gold have you
Cyrodiil?
got? 1,500, not very good. How do I want to do this? Don't think anyone is going to have any more though. This chap will buy enchanted stuff, won't he? Which it is. 600, no, that's worse.
Why do you
Alright.
interrupt me, Cyrodiil?
I'll just have to do the trick with the blacksmith of exchanging it for most of his stock, waiting a day, and then selling back. So I'll do that.
To what do I owe the honor, Cyrodiil?
That's some nice stuff back here. Let's have a barter, you and I. Alright, what's easiest? Quite a bit of value in those. Quite a bit of value in those. Oh, not really. Enchanted stuff. Valuable. That's quite useful. Quite valuable, I should say. I get this down to 1,500. Maybe I just do everything. He's not got anything very... Ah, there we go. Drew Helm. Okay, that's good. That's actually gone slightly too far in the other direction. I want to get him to about 1,500 dead. So... because otherwise I'm taking more of a hit on buying and selling multiple times. Okay, fine. Let's just do it like this. Wait a day. And I'll send it right back to you for how much? 1687, which he doesn't have enough gold for, so let's get some arrows. Still doesn't have enough gold. Get the hammers. Maybe half of those. That'll do. And we wait a day. And we barter again. And we sell the hammers. And we sell the arrows. And so we walk away with what? About 3,000 gold altogether. Yeah, there we go. 10.8k. Lovely stuff. Alright, let's go and see this stuff burning a hole in our pocket.
Go
What kind
ahead,
of alchemy
Outlander.
level we can get to. My intelligence now is up to 61, so that would be fairly viable for alchemy. What do you train in? Wow, 34. That's cheap.
An honor, to be sure.
So if I wanted to just get a bit more intelligence, I could certainly do that. or any of those
Is there
magic
something
skills.
I can
So cheap. And you've got a good reputation with them. Restoration. Oh, I could get an easy level in there. So that's a major skill for me. Who can train me in this then? Alchemy is starting at 208. And I've already got a full...
Warm day
Good.
to you,
Okay.
friend.
Let's do it. So that's it. We're on 2.7, 2.8k. I'll get a full level of this stuff. They just get cheaper. Confusing. It's still getting cheaper. Something going on there that I don't quite understand, but I'm very happy to profit from. $38, $39, and $40. There we go. Whole level of alchemy. So I get that +5 intelligence. And what did it cost me? About 2 grand, 2.1 grand. So certainly we can just hit ourselves with another one. You ascended level 15 today. You suddenly realize the life you've been living, the punishment your body has taken. There are limits to what the body can do, and perhaps you've reached them. I don't think so. I've only been playing for, what, 5 hours? You've wondered what it is like to grow old? Well, you know. So I'll take the intelligence, obviously. I'll take the luck. What else do I want? Maybe a point of strength. I'm doing a lot of unarmed combat. Yeah, my personality's fine. I have no problem persuading people, so no reason to take that. Okay, well, let's keep going, shall we?
Good friend.
1,
This
2,
is an honor.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, we have hit her cap. That's inconvenient. Have we got any other alchemy trainers? Perhaps there's a blades one. What do you train? Alchemy? Ah, alchemy. Good. Good. Let's keep going then.
I have a
9.
feeling you and I are about to become very close.
Ah, no, and you're no better. Inconvenient. Alright, let me just have a look. Alchemy trainers in Balmora. I use my local almanac, also known as the unofficial Elder Scrolls wiki. There are only 6 alchemy trainers in Morrowind. Let's have a look. I could be in trouble here, as 2 of them are here in this room. Yeah, Balmora Guild of Mages, Balmora Guild of Rages, and the Balmora South Wall Corner Club, but with a skill level of only 41. Okay. Well, I've hit the limit. Maybe they want you to actually grind the alchemy. I can understand that. So let's see. I mean, at 49 it is going to be viable. It just means that I can't train my way right through. So that means I've got a huge amount of money with not that much use for. But what I can do is get a cheap level of restoration. Indeed, I can keep going with it so cheaply, might as well get a full level for it. Who was it that had the restoration? Was it you, my dear Sean?
Truly. How may I help you?
Okay, so let's get the level up.
An honor, to be sure.
Should rest and meditate on what you've learned. That's so much. Been a whole day of learning. Alright, we'll take the point of luck. We'll take the point of intelligence. I don't really need resist magic, but the maximum fatigue's fine, and it's hard to take a +1 over a +2, so I'm going to take the willpower. even if I don't really need it. You've ascended to level 16. You've been trying too much, thinking too much. Relax. Trust your instincts. Just be yourself. Do the little things, big things. Take care of themselves. Wonderful stuff. More inspiring than the last level, isn't it? Okay, we're level 16. Still got a pile of cash, so let's keep going with the restoration. Oh, and actually my reputation with you is not at the maximum. Oh gosh, you've got a good... Okay, let's maximize.
Your actions show promise.
What, you deaf? I can't think. It's female Ozma have got very low personality, have they not? So, she must be a pretty high level or class that's got a strong focus on it. But there we go. I've brought her around in the end. Just going to be 114 a level. And we're going to be able to take ourselves pretty close. Pretty close to the cap with this, surely. Yeah, gold. I mean, still above 5k. My athletics is only 21. So I've been primarily jumping around and leveling the acrobatics skill. I think indeed if I were to make this character again, I don't know, I was running out of options for what to put into the build, but I would consider, I mean, maybe I'll put in a light armor and armored, as I've not leveled unarmored much. So maybe I would take the less athletics out, because I think there's only enough movement that you can level one of the two, really, when you're just running around a town. Take the speed this time. Let's just get everywhere faster. So we're now 4.7k. Restoration is ahead of athletics, but behind everything else. I mean, if it's going to be more efficient, I should start to spread things out, I suppose, as restoration, if I did 10 more levels of it, would come past anything else. What shall I do here? Let's go and see what trainers we have in the Fighters Guild, because it's possible I can find both acrobatics and athletics there. What have you got? Block, medium armor, long blade? No, thank you.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
32 per level, that is cheap, isn't it? Egg poachers. Not for you, not yet, that's fine. Did I?
Welcome, friend. Hail.
Okay. Who else have we got? Acrobatics level, that's nice. So I can get athletics here, that's good.
Well
I'd
met.
be happy to talk. My
And okay, two people with athletics, that's fine. Let's do a full level of athletics. Yeah. I find it interesting that something like the Fighters Guild Charter would have a value of 30 gold there, but I think that's actually kind of nice. It kind of reflects in a setting like this. There's a lot of effort involved in copying out a book, and you know that means that any book is going to have some kind of value. You just whistle at me, yeah, creep. And there we go. That's a ding. How are we doing gold-wise? 3.2k. It's going to be close, isn't it? You have ascended to level 18. The challenge now is to stay at the peak as long as you can. You may be as strong today as any mortal who's ever walked the earth. Remember, this is just, what, 5.5 hours after entering the province? There's always someone younger, a new challenger. Take the strength, we'll take the speed, we'll take the luck. What are we looking at now? 29, 30. I'm tempted to say I just don't think that there's enough gold to get me all the way there, but if I start being a little bit smart with it... let's have a think. What can I do? Oh, you know what, let's just... Since I'm here, let's just jump it into the athletics, and then I'll run wherever I go faster, which is fine. And then maybe I'll just find some more combat. Need to get that last level. So 197.
My pleasure.
So it's going to burn most of the gold. That is fine. I suppose the other thing is I could just check the stash I've been building up. I mean, there's all the alchemy ingredients, but I could just dump those into money and then train my way over the top.
I'm all ears.
I mean, honestly, we're going to be able to get at this stream, level 20. I'd be tempted to say that really make this difficult. You'd have to, I think, either set the challenge to level cleanly, so to get full attribute increases, or you would have to, I don't know, or maybe you just have to ban trainers. But you know, these are all mechanics. These are part of Morrowind. So you're deliberately restricting yourself from those things at this point. But yeah, I just can't believe how straightforward this challenge is proving. To generate the gold, get the training. Yeah. What did we start the training from? 15, 14? And we just naturally accumulated that gold in the course of what we've been doing. A couple of quests, a bit of thieving, so on.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
I wonder, how should we spend our last level? Well, you know, Porkins is a good Imperial chap, Imperial cult. He doesn't like the fact that the temple is given prominence in here, so why don't we spend our last level taunting and fighting the members of the temple faction. See how that goes for us. There's going to be a lot of caster types. See if they've got paralyzed spells, things like that.
Do business.
What's going to happen? Oh, I've already persuaded you. Now I will taunt you. What are you talking about? I thought we were friends. He says it to start with, but then within moments he's saying, you'll be sorry you said that, Imperial. Bring in the racial aspect. Ooh, he's cast something. What's he cast? Scroll of the Blood Thief. Oh, interesting. So he's drained various things. Let's see what happens. Some decent sized drains, 16 points. He's got a shield up. What he's not doing is dishing... Oh, that's more like it. Okay. I was going to say what he's not doing is dishing any damage, but... Has some kind of fire spell, but I mean, already he's in trouble. He's got a decent amount of HP though. This will take a little bit of time. I remember, had I joined the temple? I'm not sure. In any case, I've not been kicked out of it. We'll see if that happens. If I did join it when he goes down. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Island Faverin. Oh, wow. Look at all this stuff. This could come in handy, couldn't it? Let's take it all. Yeah, I mean... actually, it's all pretty rubbish. Yeah, okay. All pretty rubbish. Oh well. Let's see. I think there's a couple of stronger faction members at the top of the stairs. So let's see if they're made of sterner stuff, shall we? They don't look like much, to be honest. It's all poor priestly types. Oh, I think it was maybe down the stairs. Let's give that a try. Yeah, because there's a chest here and I can clear that I wouldn't be able to get into it.
Outlander.
I'm pretty weak though. Yeah, alright, let's try it.
Or go away.
Come on, Halali. Kick me out of your faction. This is what's going to happen to you. Anything I want? I mean, at this point, not really. I'm level 19. Yeah. I think this is someone I failed at persuading earlier on, given where the disposition was. But, yeah, my personality and speechcraft looks to be high enough now that I can get them up fairly smoothly. There we go, we're in the 90s, so it's time to start taunting. It's interesting when you can get someone to the point they'll fight you without even reducing their reputation to 0. Your sentiment. Oh, we got a staff. That's it. I haven't fought some of the staff yet. Let's see. We have got a drain 6 points of endurance, 4 points of strength for what? 1 second. Is this the best the temple has to offer? Just like. Alright, I'm thinking at this point, since this character is coming down in no time, who could be the strongest individual in this city to try and fight? Try and fight one of the guards, I suppose. I think they'll probably be beyond me, but... Oh, wait, was that a drain? Oh, that was a damage attribute. Oh, well, now I'm mad. I have actually probably just killed some of the faction members who could help me out with the damaged attribute as well. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. I hope the alchemists have got something. I mean, I have a lot of alchemy ingredients, so there's probably an option there as well. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, that becomes, yeah, damage attribute every time. That's actually very dangerous if you ever manage to hit someone with it. Which she was pretty hopeless at. Alright, I got a pile of ingredients, that's nice. Not really going to need it at this point, so I don't know why I'm picking it up, but let's try and get those attributes back. Restore health. Disease resistance. I will, pretty low on restore health, so I'll grab a couple of these anyway. Whilst I'm here.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
So I need restore strength, and I need restore endurance. I think we might have an alchemist over here, if he doesn't mind the fact that I've killed many of his colleagues. We've got restore endurance, that's great, that will do it. Restore strength, that will do it as well. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Do you know what, for that, I am not going to taunt him into fighting me. Alright, let's get strength back.
What do you want?
It's looking normal. Let's get the endurance back. Also looking normal. Very good, very good. Okay, yeah, so let's try and think of someone a little bit stronger to finish this with. Let's see if I can beat a guard at this point in my character's progression. The character is not, or should not be, very strong, really. But let's just have a go, shall we? Yeah, this is the guard that hates me as well, so that's great. This is a very good guard to target, in fact. Although he's going to walk away if I think it's still, this guy is still looking at me, isn't he? Okay. Here we go. Put the save down. Until you make amends, expect no favour from me. Oh yeah? You and whose army? Oh, he's got pretty good speechcraft. You put up a lot of drunken idiots when you're a guard, don't you? I'd be curious to see if all of the other guards set off. I've actually never tried this before. Oh, we got a speechcraft level. That's nice. 71. Yeah, they take a lot of taunting, these guards. Seen it all before, haven't they? Come on. Show me what you got. There, that does it. I could not agree more. Alright. Oof. Really? 3 damage. Okay. That's fine. Hand to hand 84. Master Pugilist. That's it. His fatigue's down. I got him down. Got a couple of hits in, but just hit him so quickly that it goes right down again. I mean, you know, I took those powers and they were vital to get me through the early levels, but at this point, I really need them to beat a guard. What kind of don't know what kind of level guards are. Level 15 maybe? I mean, these guys aren't as strong as Ordinators. Their armor's worth, if nothing else. I mean, yeah, he's still getting the odd health, but I've come past some health bar wise now. I'm losing some stamina, so if my hit rate goes down, I might start to pull it back, but I can always absorb some off him. Honestly, my hit rate isn't actually dropping yet. Oh, it's just... Is it automatic when he's on the floor? So yeah, I'm missing the odd hit whilst he's up, but not enough that you can actually get a swing off, really. Yeah, this could be a performance of legendary proportions. This is quite a good finish for the Balmora criminal, really, to be found beating a guard to death, having wanted him into doing so. There. Pathetic. Punch him in the butt. It's over for you. And that's it. That's level 20. I am on principle going to finish the man off. Although he is an upstanding servant of the law. Oh, I'm just looking at the stream clock. We're on 58 minutes, so if I can finish him off, you know, let's get the little bit of fatigue, just to make the hit rate higher. Good. And that is it. Guard is down. I can have all of his armor if I want to, but I don't need it at this point. I will go to my lodgings, borrowed lodgings. We've done it. With the defeat of that guard, we will have a rest, and when we wake up, you've ascended to level 20. You'll never be better than you are today. If you are lucky by superhuman effort, you can avoid slipping backwards for a while, but sooner or later, you gotta lose a step or drop a beat or miss a detail, and you'll be gone forever. Well, that is it. There we have it. Level 20 without leaving Balmora Township. I tell you what, it feels pretty good. I mean, if we have a look at the skills that I took and how they worked out, I can't immediately remember. I should have a little Excel sheet with how they were at the start, but obviously Speechcraft is sort of where we started and ran us through fantastically. And Alchemy and Restoration proved only useful for training in the end, as in practice did Athletics, but having those attributes relatively low meant that there was kind of space to do that. Conjuration we did gain about 19 levels off, which is about the average. You need about 20 levels for each of the skills, so that's fine. Besides that, yeah, Acrobatics did okay off organic leveling at about 18 levels as well. Athletics, yeah, gained maybe, what was that, 5 levels from running around, but 23 training. But besides Speechcraft, the real standout was Unarmored. Hand-to-hand. Unarmored, I think, about paid for itself. I can't remember if it started at 15 or 20, but that did fine. But Unarmored, I did it again. Hand to Hand just carried us brilliantly. Yeah, we gained most of the levels from that. In terms of kind of active gameplay, we gained from Speechcraft and Hand to Hand. I think between them they probably got, what, 11 of our levels, or 12? No, maybe a little less, because I did actually start the Speechcraft as a primary thing, so that it would be high enough to actually gain levels in right from the off. But yeah, very, very successful. So versus my Vivec character, we got there a fair bit quicker, because I think it was around 12 levels for the Vivec character. And it's been about, well, let's have a look at our playtime. If I put a quick save there. Yeah, I mean, 5 hours and 30, that is fantastic, isn't it? So that's an average of 4 levels an hour. Obviously, we've been doing it dirty, and we've been allowing ourselves to buy training. And I think there's an honourable mention there for agility and security, so those did not provide a lot of levels up. But the gold that we obtained from sneaking, it's been absolutely key for getting, well, 8 levels in a 1 hour session this time. And therefore pushing us over the line, because I think we gained about probably 3 combat levels and then 5 training levels this time. But I think it really just goes to show. So I suppose in the Vivec run, I was focusing more on the content that's available. So there's a lot more quests you can do in Vivec without leaving Vivec, and we focused on those. But those actually generate levels and gold more slowly than what we've been doing in Balmora, which has been a lot more focused on essentially playing the game actively, as it were, rather than doing the quest content. So fighting with people, finding people to fight, and doing speechcraft and using game systems like that. But the thing is, the kind of plan for this run was that I knew I'd run out of quests quite quickly, and I did. But I didn't think I'd be able to do enough with the combat and the speechcraft stuff to be able to yield so many levels that I would actually be able to get here without really needing to do the alchemy, which was really my plan for, certainly 3 levels or something like that, to just grind through all those ingredients. So that was my backup plan for the Vivec character. It's my backup plan here as well, but or my last level plan for this one as well, and it just hasn't been necessary. And I think that just goes to show, as much as anything, just how much there is in Morrowind systems and how many ways there are to go about it. But in any case, this has been a very interesting challenge to try out. I'm deciding what to do next. I might take a little hiatus at this point, but good to have come back and finished this one up. I'd quite like to try this Seder-Neen, which I think would be very, very tough. I'd also like to try this in Oblivion and Skyrim and just kind of do a contrast on how those changes in what's available in the gameplay system changes what you can do. I suppose the current interest in Oblivion Remastered, perhaps I should do it in that one instead. But in any case, I have been Mithras Live. Catch me here on my main channel at Mithras Dev. And thank you very much for watching. And I will see you whatever we do next. Bye.